Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Today we are here with a look at a Motorsport Manager mod. So today we've got the F1 Legends mod. So you can see here today we've got Tier 1 as F1, Tier 2 as the FIA Legends World Championship, and then we've got a GP Fantasy Series down there as well. So I haven't even looked into this mod yet, so we're going to get straight into this and see who is who and what is what in this mod. So let's get straight into this thing, guys. So what is going to be the Tier 1? Okay, so we've got all of these main teams here, so nothing too exciting. We've got basically just got all of the 2016 teams, I should say. So we'll just skip through that. So that's that. Interesting. I didn't mean to pick REZZATO CORSA, but whatever. Let's see what teams and what drivers we have as Toro Rosso. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the last episode of this, and hopefully we'll have more to go in the future. I did have a quick look at the camera beforehand. I think this looks completely whited out. I have got a camera behind me. Oh, what's this? What is those pictures though, lads? What are those pictures? Alright, so let's have a look. What is this grid? Okay, so World Motorsport Championship is basically the 2016? 2015 grid. Okay, so this is a 2015 grid. That's interesting. Okay then, lads. Nice spelling of caveat. Anyway, that's not what we wanted. I wanted to get on this bit here. Okay, so I'm going to restart this, guys, and get back to the Asia Pacific Super Cup. So give me a second. Ooh, lads. Yes. Oh my goodness, we got some classic teams in here. Hesketh, Leighton House. Who's this? Martini Brabham. ATS, Tyrrell, Benetton, Zaxpeed, Old Renault, who are these? Wolf, oh yeah, Wolf, I remember them, and Jourdain. So, okay, interesting, wow, that is awesome to see some classic teams back in the game. They've attempted deliveries, a random Audi logo on there, not too 100% sure about that. Wow. This is so awesome. Let's just go with Benetton here and see who we have as drivers as well. And I think we're also looking at the bottom tier as well, because this is a mod where definitely the three tiers are very, very different. So let's have a quick look when we load, but that makes me really excited, guys. Looking at those teams, I'm like, yes! Oh, it brings back so many memories. I wish they'd do... Someone's going to spend a lot of time on one of these, I'm sure, but basically someone goes back and goes to like just say like 1986, for example, and then you have the Formula 1, and then you have the Formula 2, and then you have the Formula 3. That would honestly be awesome. I understand it's probably going to be quite unlikely, because that would be very, very tough to do, especially because drivers switched around a lot more back than they do now. But anyway, let's have a look at this. So we haven't got exactly the biggest teams on the grid. I guess that's because you can't have the same the same teams in F1 that you could in Tier 2. So that means that most of these teams are like mid to back end. But you do have Michael Schumacher in there. He must be... Oh, he's only 3.5 star, nearly 4 star. I wonder who he replaced. Ricardo Patrese, 2.5 star. That's interesting. I suppose that's at the end of his career, but still, that's kind of weird. That is really weird. Okay, I guess they just replaced something. Let's look at Mansell, 29. These pictures, though, interesting. So who do we have in Tier 3? We'll have a look at them in a minute. Okay, so we've got some big names there, actually, to be fair. Toyota, Porsche. Do they even have a F1 team? I don't know. Jaguar, Lambo. Oh, so they've got Audi Motorsport and then Porsche F1. Okay, once again, that's a weird one, because they're technically the same company. So let's have a quick look here then, lads. There's me. 1111. Sponsors. I'm pretty sure these are just ones from the game as well. As for scouting, so hey, Adrian Suttle's 22. I wonder if it wasn't an English person that did this, because there are quite a few little spelling mistakes in here, and maybe it was just translated roughly, so I'm not too sure, but still, looks pretty cool. So many classic names in there as well. Julian Palmer. I just realised I said Julian Palmer is a classic driver. I meant Jonathan. I thought that was Jonathan Palmer when I first read it. That'd been cool to have Jonathan and Julian Palmer both in the same mod, but pretty good stuff here. Very interesting, lads. That's cool. Very good. I think I'm going to look at... Actually, what about the staff? Are they people we'd know? I don't know whether they're real people or not. So definitely a lot of time has gone into this mod, guys. So it's nice to see. It would be nice to have had slightly higher resolution pictures in there. But overall, I think this could be a very cool mod to have installed. But we're going to go and quickly look at Tier 3. And then maybe we'll go and do a race. Who knows? So guys, I've actually just gone quickly into a quick race, so like a single race. So we're just going to go into this and look at the European Racing Series and what are the options. So I think this will be the teams we get next. So we've got March, Jaguar. That livery is a bit... Lamborghini. Oh, why is it not like orange or something? Audi, very good. BRM, Valiente, Toyota, Porsche, Alfa Romeo, and Alpina. I love Alpina, it's just such a cool mix of colours. Let's just go with them, just because they got the 10 out of 10 colours. So, oh, they've replaced Predator. Classic. This means that we're going to be last. So let's quickly see how this race turns out then, lads. We picked Guildford, so hopefully it'll be a nice little interesting race here, guys. But once again, let me know in the comment section down below if you found any interesting mods for yourself, and also let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I'm not actually going to be at home over the next week or so. I'm not too sure, from like Monday to Friday. I'm not sure what the dates are, but basically I'm not going to be at home, so I'm going to have to schedule a few videos for you guys. So apologies if I don't get around to doing any new stuff until the week after, but nonetheless, we've got some videos planned up there and down on the little piece of paper down there. But anyway, let's get into this race. I'll skip ahead to the race, guys. Whoa, William Evans. Okay, so these haven't been done, I'm pretty sure. What? Okay. Those pictures are so pixelated I can't even tell who that is. Is that Pietro Fittipaldi? Okay, this is weird then, guys. It's basically a mod. I don't know whether they've done this 100%. I don't know whether this is a finished mod. This is really strange. Look at this. It's not even got their names in there. That is really, really strange. The person I was talking about was Surtees, wasn't it? I think that's who the picture was, of Surtees, but there's not much point doing this race. I mean, they've only just got their pictures there. Okay, so... There's literally no point in doing this race, is there? Because it's literally just going to be tier 3. Okay, that was a bit of a fail, guys. I'm going to go back up to tier 2 and see whether we can get a good race in. Apologies for that. You guys, personally, I would have loved them to have done a mod where in the top tier, it was like a classic mod. I mean, having the top tier is basically the 2014 season with just the official branding doesn't make much sense to me. It doesn't really make much sense to me. So I would have personally preferred it to be like the 1990 season, for example. That would have been its top tier. It's really strange to me that that's not the case. So I didn't mean to do that. So super source, take that off before 500. See, look, why have these all got level 3 all of a sudden? I don't know. Let's result that and let's go. So I'm recording this on the day that the really heavy winds are in the UK, and I guess quite a lot of around Europe as well. And well, you might be, I don't know, hopefully you won't be able to hear it out the window. Hopefully you can't hear it on the mic picking it up. But yeah, it's going pretty crazy out there. Even though it's like bright sunny out there, for some reason I could hear the wind like all over the place. I'm sure it's going to pull down some trees all over the UK here today. But anyway, that's enough of weather talk. Let's get to the race. So Michael Schumacher, so we're going to go him and him. Lovely stuff. Why have they got level 3? That's really confusing to me. So that's lovely stuff. Okay, they have adjusted the setup, which is interesting. Did not do that whatsoever. So it's going to get dry in the first 5 laps. So let's just go for it. Let go. So let's get to this race here, guys. It still says Asia Pacific. It would be nice for that to say like something like a legend mods, but I don't know whether you can technically mod that sort of part. Fittipaldi, classic. Any other interesting people? Brundle, I think that's spelled wrong as well. Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but I reckon the person that made this mod wasn't English, because a lot of these, I don't know, but then names don't translate differently, do they? Names translate fine. That's really strange. So we're just going to basically go flat out once again, guys. I'll report back each time something interesting happens. But I'm loving the livery on this car, the Benetton. I think the 90s Benetton, that sort of blue and green, I personally like that livery a lot. But something else I want to mention is I love the fact that he's actually got, even though they're really pixelated, I love the fact he's got real driver pictures in here. That's something that the last mod I did say would definitely have benefited from. I think that would have definitely benefited from was real life driver pictures instead of the ones sort of generated in game. Which that's okay, they're fine, but I do think this is a lot better. Even though they're pixelated, it does add a little bit more realism to the game, in my opinion at least. Anyway guys, I'll get back to you once something interesting happens in this race. So guys, I'm going to pit in Patrese a little bit earlier here because I think it's going to possibly let him jump up the field a little bit here. So we've got a couple of other people in the pit lane as well, including Arnoux and Prost. What are they doing? They're switching over some dry tyres as well. They've got an extremely long pit stop. They're still in the pit stops. What are they doing? I suppose they might be fixing loads of parts. That'd be... Oh, shut up, mate. They're going to pit Michael in for some tyres. We've got 2 runs on the Super Soft, in my opinion. So we'll put some more fuel in the next stop as well. So yeah, Prost and Arnoux both pitting there for some soft tyres. So we're deciding to pit here. Come on, Michael, mate. Do us proud. And show why you're such a legend. So let's go like that. So we'll go high fuel and we'll fill it up next time. Pretty good for a one-stop strategy here, I think. Well, one-stop strategy from now on. Anyway, so let's just see how this all plays out once everyone... People are still staying out. It's a little bit of water out on track, but Michael Schumacher now really is flying in comparison to a lot of these. Look at this, he's just flying through the field. He just flew past Nigel Mansell. Okay, who's up next? Irvine? Is that supposed to be Irvine? I don't know, I'm getting confused, like, guys. Are these... some of these names are quite weirdly different. Like, Schumacher. Anyway, they're all pitting this time, so let's see where are we going to come out. 6th place. Good. Anyway, I'll get back to you guys once something interesting has happened, and hopefully we've gained a few positions. Right, so it's coming to pit stop times here. We're going to get Patrese in because he's absolutely burning through those tyres, so we're going to get him in, and hopefully he'll get to the end of the race here. I would love to get a little bit close. That's one thing about this game I'd love, is just be able to zoom in a little bit more on the car, but I guess it could get quite disorientating. So we'll see if anything like that ever comes up in a mod. Who knows? There's so much ability to mod on this game. It is awesome, and hopefully someone does try it. Someone does try it. That'd be absolutely epic. So we've got loads of excess fuel now on both cars. Schumacher out the pit lane after doing his last pit stop in 8th place here, which is good. Is about a 14-second gap to Brundle in front. I keep wanting to say Blundell because it's more like it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see. Michael Schumacher, is he gonna? No, nobody else in the pit lane, so we'll see. This race could be pretty interesting, but I'm feeling like it's going to be quite an average result for us then. But then again, we're not one of the best teams. We're sort of a mid-pack team, so I suppose we've just got a legendary driver in Michael Schumacher in our car. That's probably part of the reason why we're doing so good. So Michael's up into 5th place here after the majority of people are pitted. We've got Senna, Fittipaldi and Ickx to pit. I assume Senna's going to come out way ahead of anyone. Actually, Fittipaldi's gone round for another lap. Interesting. Oh, it's because Senna's having a really long pit stop here. I assume Senna has got mechanical issues. So that means now we're behind Jackie Stewart, who's setting purple lap times. Oh, 20% on the gearbox. We're going to have to stop pushing now. Back that down. Running loads of fast fuel mix here, so let's see. They go around the final corner. Okay, so one of them's dived in the pits. That's Fittipaldi. So 3 laps to go. 3.88 laps of fuel left. That's good. Let's just stop pushing quite so much there. Fingers crossed Michael can get to the end. I mean, his gearbox at 20%. Ah, this is going to be extremely close. I have really pushed it. Tracy's up into the top 10 as well now. He's absolutely destroyed his tyres. I didn't quite realise he destroyed his tyres that much, so fingers crossed he can get to the end. Okay, I think honestly he's going to have to run him back up otherwise. Yeah, so the soft tyres. Who is that? Stuck. Looks like his face has been sort of photoshopped on something random. And Fittipaldi's coming at us with some really new tyres. Is he going to get past us? Don't think so. Looks like Jackie Stewart's going to win this race. 1 lap to go. Put it like that. We might as well just go full attack mode for this last lap of the race and see. 11%. Hopefully that gearbox not going to give up on us. Gerhard Berger setting a blooming quick lap time there down in 16th place. Oh, okay. I thought Stewart had a problem there, but doesn't look like he is. Looks like Michael Schumacher is going to come across the line to get a shock result for us here in the Benetton team of 2nd place. Awesome stuff. I'm not exactly sure what year this is based on, because Schumacher, when he was at Benetton, it was actually a pretty decent car. So maybe we should be this far up actually. So Tracy's going to come across the line just in 6th place, half second behind was not Marcus Winkelhock, his dad, the other Winkelhock. So there we go, Jackie Stewart, the American, crosses the line to finish in first position in this Tyrrell. He finished second, which is good. Fittipaldi, Martin Brundle finished 4th. Okay, maybe we've got to give this rating, mod rating, like 1 out of 10 now, because that is highly unrealistic. Jokes. So there we go, interesting stuff. So that is a lot of fun. This mod is a lot of fun. It's also quite unrealistic. Let's be honest, this is a completely random grid of cars. Some from like the 70s, some from the 80s, some from the 90s. But I do love the fact that he's done it. I love the fact he's at least tried it. And it's not supposed to be a realistic mod. It's supposed to be just a legend mod. So, my opinion, I love that. I really do love that. And he's changed the point system as well, as he... Actually, I think that's what it just is in Tier 2 anyway. But quite realistic to what it was back then anyway. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that. That's a really fun mod. It's not particularly realistic. It's not particularly well done in a lot of ways. The spelling, the Photoshop pictures aren't particularly high quality. But just overall, it's a fun mod to have, and for that reason I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 with a couple of little updates. Personal opinion at least, I would have loved to have a top tier of like a realistic 1990 season or whatever, just like a season where the whole grid, or the majority of the big guys on the grid are in that season, and maybe the rest are in the top half of tier 2. That would be my personal opinion. I love that. But at the end of the day, it's an awesome mod. Just have a bit of fun at the end of the day. Mods are supposed to make your enjoyment of the game a little bit more if you're a bit bored of the normal game. And that's exactly what this mod does. So, personal opinion, probably 7 out of 10. With a couple of little additions, it could be a lot more. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Remember to hit the like button on the video if you enjoyed. We'll try and hit 200 likes on this video. It'd be massively appreciated. And yeah, if you're new around here, remember to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have an epic day. It's been Alex. I'm out here. Goodbye.